Hello and happy hump day. Ooh, let me turn my game down. Holy crap. That is super duper loud. Okay, much better. Much better. Hi, everyone. It's Wednesday. That means we're halfway through the work week. For those who work Monday through Friday. Here we are. Hi. It's been a week. Oh my God. I'm so glad to be back here with you all. Oh man. Last time I streamed was last Wednesday. And I wasn't able to stream on Friday because Friday I was traveling. I actually had a photography gig to shoot on Saturday. So I traveled out of town on Friday, spent the weekend there, and then came back on Sunday afternoon. So Friday I wasn't able to stream. I missed you guys. I really enjoy streaming and chatting with y'all. Hey Mara, welcome in. It's so good to see you again. Oh, so we are playing The Sims 4 today. Back to our Clark Spellcasters. But today we're actually in a different household than we were in last time. We're actually playing in we're playing in Windenburg still, but we're playing on this lot, the Dresden House lot, and I've done a little bit of renovating. I originally, a while back, maybe like a generation ago, I had moved some Sims here um, that I didn't want to lose their urns when they died. So it's like 3 or 4 Sims that I moved here, and now I'm actually playing the household. There's actually one of the Clark descendants who's here with his boyfriend, and they have a little girl together who just aged up to an infant. But I'm adding some stuff to their house. Actually, I had wanted to add that shoe thing that goes on the wall, either that or a shoe rack. Actually, I can do it with a shoe rack. Why don't we do the shoe rack on the floor? Just for something different. Trust the feeling is mutual. I miss you. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It's nice to know that people like you enjoy stopping by, and even if you're lurking in the stream and not saying anything, it means a lot to me that you bother to stop by, because you could be watching many, many, many other streamers besides me, but you choose to watch me, and that makes me feel good. All right, let's add the shoe rack in here. And I think that'll do it. Just send this message. All right. And I want to set this up. I prefer playing with walls up, but that's challenging to do on this lot because I think they're using tall wall height. We want to remove shoes indoors. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, I think I'm done sending messages. All right, let's go meet the family. So the baby is Faith. And actually, I want to turn the music down a little bit because it's louder than the game sounds. Let's turn that down there. There we go, that's better. So Faith is a little girl, and she just got lifting the head milestone. Oh, she's tired. Yes, she's tired because a burglar woke everyone up in the middle of the night. We're gonna let her leave her alone. Let her try to go night night. This is Ashton. He's not a Clark descendant. Arjun is our Clark descendant. He just went to work. I've been working on Arjun and Ashton's relationship because their satisfaction was super duper low and they were threatening to break up with each other. They're not even engaged, and I think it would be a good idea for them to get their relationship satisfaction up and also to get engaged because I want them to have more kids. Not Arjun, Ashton carried Faith. Um, I think this time it'll be Arjun's turn. Actually, I think I'm going to have them have a science baby because Ashton, let me lower the inside walls. Ashton is turned off by physical intimacy. So, since I'm working on getting their relationship satisfaction back up, I don't want to torpedo that by having them woohoo to have another baby, but I do want them to have at least one other kid. Maybe 2 or 3 kids, because right now it's just we're going to send the baby to daycare. Right now it's just the 3 of them in this very big 4-bedroom house. We've got 2 bedroom, we've got 1 bedroom downstairs and 3 bedrooms upstairs. I think too, I'm gonna have, well, I don't have to have Ashton and Arjun sleep separately, though that would help with the fact that Ashton does not like physical intimacy. Because I had them cuddle, and while it raised their romance bar, it lowered their romance satisfaction. So that did not work well for them at all. We want to work on that. Thank goodness y'all have a lot of money. Their weekly bills are $8,000. So Ashton is actually in the culinary career. He's just starting out in it. I don't remember what he was doing before. I don't remember if he was a freelancer who wasn't doing much of anything or if he just didn't have a job. And then Arjun works as he's in a politician career. He works as a community organizer. But before he can get a raise, he's at level 4, which isn't bad at all. But before he can get a raise, he actually has to level up in charisma. So we've got to work on that. Looks like he'll be home soon. He comes home at 3. Here he is. And you, young lady, yes, you need to go to sleep. So this is Arjun Clark. He is one of our Clark spellcasters. He actually is a spellcaster, but he hasn't been working on his spellcasting. I'd like for him to do that. Oh, ads are starting in about 45 seconds. So sit tight through those. And I will see you on the other side of the ads. All right, let's see. Yes, please. Oh, I forgot he knows how to do that. That is awesome. How about you? Does the trash need to be emptied in this one? Yes, please empty the trash. And do you know the spell to clean yourself instantly? We've got to start doing, yes, you know Scrubberoo. We got to start doing this using the spells you know, because every time you use a spell, it raises your spellcaster ability. And are you the one who started this? You aren't. You can also scrap that. Oh, what happens if you use Repario on that? Originally, his cousin Blessing lived here with them, but she actually got married to the head of the Darang dynasty, and moved to Ondarian to live with him and his daughter and his 2 grandkids. Dude, what's so funny? Oh, I need a note to myself. So something I've got to do for my photography gig, and I do not want to forget it. Okay, that didn't change the painting at all. I'm going to go ahead and scrap that. All right, you're clean. The house is clean. How about you come? Ooh. Yeah, so it would be good to clean out the spoiled food. Afton, you got a promotion. Awesome job, dude. And grab yourself something to eat. Gotta make a note to myself. What does Alyssa want? We're not gonna worry about naps. Find another download option for these videos. And I need to start editing the photos from Saturday's event. I've been doing a lot of personal organizing and stuff since I've gotten back home. So it's easy for stuff to fall through the cracks if I don't keep track of it. I found a ring in Larissa's bag. I think she's going to propose. Hey, say yes. I don't know Larissa. I need to play that household so that I know what's going on. Where are you, Ashton? So Ashton is a party animal, which is why I gave him a goofy walk. Yes, you need a bath. Okay. Go ahead and take a shower, and then I want you to use the bathroom. So it's been a good week so far. I've been feeling very grateful for the opportunities, the gigs that I've picked up, and the ability to pay our bills. Yes, please do that. And do that because that's also something I need to take care of. This is why I keep a bullet journal, because as I remember stuff that I want to do or need to do, I'm able to write it down in a place that I know I'm going to see it again. What do you have in the actually? You know what? We can just. Oh, goodness. Okay, you have the next 2. Okay, so you're off Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. You've got the cooking skill, you've got the mixology skill. Let's have you cook. Actually, I'm going to reset you. Why did you wake that baby up? Here, put her in the back carrier, please. No, you're not stuck. Okay, put her in the back carrier, and then I want you to come and cook. Sir, you could have watched TV downstairs. Y'all have a big old TV in the living room, and it wouldn't have woken up the baby. And let's have you make crab linguine. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Okay, yes, take it. Ooh, she needs a diaper change. We'll have to work on that. And where are you with your cooking skill? Because you could join the cooking. Cooking level 4? Okay. And then somebody is going to need to change this baby. Here. Um, can we take her out of the back carrier, please? Let Arjun change her. I just started doing bullet journaling. I was keeping everything in different places and never doing anything. Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of ideas and what you want to do or what you need to do when you put it on like different pieces of paper or in different online notes and stuff like that. And I found that bullet journaling helps me keep track of those things. Yes, please put her down. Put her down. Sir, you need to take this baby. Baby care. Change outfit. Yeah, you need to change her diaper. Can you come downstairs and get her, please? Because this is not gonna work. Okay, he's gonna put her down in her crib. Awesome. You can do that, and then you can finish the food. I know. Papa's coming to get you. Resume the crab linguine, please. And let's change her diaper. Does she need a bath? She needs a bath. So let's get a bubble bath from your papa. They're doting dads. They love their little girl. I realize that I'm a planner, not a doer. I'm trying to get better though. You know what? I never thought about it, but there is a difference between the two. And that's important information to know about yourself. So I'm glad you were able to figure that out. What's the weather been like where you are? At so the middle to end of last week was super duper hot, but fortunately, the temperature has gone down. So this week it's actually been comfortable, which is good because our air conditioner died last last Thursday morning, right when the temperature started to go down. Our AC died. We have a window unit, so the fans that we bought, which we actually just replaced our floor fans because our floor fans had died. So we were able to replace those. So our floor fans have been doing an excellent job of keeping everything cool. And then from the gig from the photography gig, the payment for that, I was able to set aside money so that we can replace our window AC unit. So thank goodness for that. Okay, now you need to be fed. Get fed by your daddy. And then wherever he wants to put you. Did you put the food away? I don't think you did. I doubt you did because y'all usually do not. Here we go. And what else do we have in this fridge? Oh yeah, the weather has been moderate. We're supposed to get heavy rain and high winds tomorrow. I should have gone out today to do laundry, but I didn't feel like it. I've been peopling very, very hard for the past few days. I was away for 2 nights over the weekend and then had errands to run on Monday. Then I had an appointment, a job coaching appointment, and taught a workshop yesterday. So I just needed today to not go anywhere and not talk to anyone except for you all. So will probably be regretting it, but I haven't run out of underwear. That's the important thing. And I don't have anywhere in particular to go until Saturday because I'm not going to the Knicks parade tomorrow. At least I'm not planning to. Oh, damn. Oh no, we're supposed to get heavy winds and rain tomorrow, but that's supposed to be the Knicks parade. Oh shoot. I hope it holds off so that they can actually have the parade. That would be a bummer. Um, Anywho, I haven't run out of underwear, so it's not an emergency for me to do laundry. I'm getting close though, but hopefully after tomorrow's rain, Friday will be better, and then I can go out on Friday and do laundry. All right, so we've got our, oh, we can put up her little baby print. Let's put it up in here because I think this is gonna be her room once I decorate it. And has anybody, I don't think anyone has harvested anything. So I want you to harvest all this stuff. Does anything need to be watered? I don't think so. Hang on. No, nothing needs to be watered. Okay, come and harvest all of this stuff. Oh, and I added a nice fenced-in portion of the backyard and gave them an in-ground swimming pool. None of this was here before yesterday. I think yesterday is when I added this. I had a lot of fun with this because I tried to force myself to use stuff that I don't often use, like these festive bushes, to add a little festive green area back here. I usually don't use these beautiful pool tiles. It's my first or maybe second time using the diving board. First or second time using the pool slide. And I really like how this came out. Yes, he can like gardening. Please like gardening. Then I added this little pond, and eventually they'll be able to fish here once the people in the household catch fish elsewhere. Then they can actually stock the pond with fish that they've caught in other locations. And I also added this little grill area. The seating area was already here, but I realized they didn't have a grill. So I added these cute little outdoor lights and an outdoor grill and a kitchen sink. So they can have, when they have company over, they have a comfortable place to grill and have company. They actually did that with the cousins the other day. All right, where is Faith? She is asleep on her little mat. You got taken care of? Yes, everything's taken care of with you. You're fine. And he's gone to bed, which is cool. You can also go to bed. And since he does not like physical intimacy, how about we have him sleep in this bed? Let's give him social dreams because he is a party animal. So we're going to give him some social dreams. Okay, everyone's fed, everyone's bathed. Perfect timing. Yeah, the way the finances worked out, it really was perfect timing. Even with the AC dying after we already replaced our fans, that was perfect timing as well. And it died after this most recent wave of hot weather. What kind of photography was I doing? I was doing event photography. My sister-in-law has a youth theater troupe, and Saturday was their annual showcase. So I went into town for that. Got to spend time with my brother and his fam, and got to meet their dog for the first time. I how long have they had the dog? So this past Christmas was a year. So they've had the dog a year and a half, and I hadn't gotten a chance to meet the dog yet because the other times, well, the last time I had been over there was last year for the theater group's showcase. And I drove in, I was just there for the day. So I never went to their house. I just drove in, went to straight to the venue, did the video and the photography, and then I drove straight home from there. This time I wanted to spend time with them because I just hadn't gotten a chance to do that. Plus, T has the car because my partner is actually away. This is the second week. He's away for 2 weeks, and this is the middle of the second week. He's visiting family for 2 weeks. And so I took Amtrak, which is cool because I prefer taking the train to driving anyway. Plus, gas is super expensive. So, but it's still, even if I had driven, it would have been cheaper to drive than to take the train. But because of what they were paying me, it wasn't an issue. Um, so I went there for that and I had a really good time. It's been cool in the 4 years that she's been doing this. There's some kids who've been with her the whole 4 years, like my nephew, who's turning out to be quite the theater kid. Um, and it's been fun to watch the kids develop and like their stage presence and just growing up as people over the past 4 years. Lots of peopling, yes. Yes, lots and lots of peopling. It's cool because I like people, but I'm also an introvert. So I do need lots of alone time in order to recharge. And I think that's part of the reason these past 2 weeks have been really refreshing for me because T has been away, so I've had the apartment to myself the whole 2 weeks. And so instead of spending my evenings bonding with him, which, I love to do, of course, because he's my partner, I've really been able to intensely focus on refilling my own cup for this past week and a half. And he has been able to focus on bonding with his sister instead of having to do it like from a distance over the phone. And instead of really having to focus on me a lot because I'm not there, I'm up here. So it's been good for both of us. We both love spending time together, but we also enjoy doing our own thing. And I think it's really neat that we're able to hold space for each other to do that and not feel some kind of way about it. I know some people who don't have that with their partners, and it can get kind of tense at times. All right, pal, you fully awake? You could stand to go back to sleep, but we're gonna let you stay up. We're gonna do some tummy time, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm playing on long lifespan, so I have plenty of time. Not her being a picky eater. Not her being a picky eater. Yeah, so I have plenty of time to household hop. How did she? Oh, that's the game is glitching for a second. Unless she just got, oh no, she got rollover to back. Oh, good for you. Let's play with your toys. And you do not have work today, so you can work on your charisma. You've been at that level for a while. It would be good to get you a promotion and also to your um work on your magic skills. Let's do a little scribberoo. And then you can grab yourself some breakfast. And I think, okay, yeah, you're off today. Okay, so you're off Tuesday and Friday. Oh, that's neat. Both of you will be home. Okay. Ashton is off today and tomorrow. You know what? I need to add a door under these stairs just in case the game glitches like it does sometimes and spawns one of them under the stairs. So I'll put a door here. And that way, if they get stuck, all they have to do is just walk right out. So it's kind of like a closet space. And yeah, it's kind of like a closet space. So if I wanted to, I could like put the vacuum in there. I've done that before. Let's throw that away, sir. You want to prepare food and mix drinks, which is interesting because he does not like. Is it that he doesn't like Sims with this mythology skill? I think he's unattracted to Sims with the mixology skill. Dislikes, those colors, decor, music, characteristics. There was something with the mixology skill. Oh, drink making. He's turned off by self-employed and drink making Sims. So I'm going to guess that he's not going to go into the mixology branch of his career. Come practice making some drinks. Oh, well, wait. Okay. If I had known he was taking the trash out, then I wouldn't have interrupted him doing that. Clean this up. Can you? No, we're not doing that. Clean that up, please. Thank you. All right, Arjun, let's change your outfit. It is a reasonably warm day. Oh, she's sleeping. Night, night, sweetheart. And then I want you to practice your charisma. So you can come in here into the spare bedroom and you can practice your speech. Well, we can actually schedule a stayover with someone if we want to, because we do have 2 sleep pods and a bedroom. These are our cousins. He gets along well with Blessing. Interestingly enough, Ashton does not get along well with Blessing. I don't know why that is. I don't know what happened. He gets along really well with Sean and also with Abby. Oh, Abby's the one who lives in Glimmerbrook. Okay, this was Janelle's daughter. Gotcha. And she has a kid. I think she has a teen. I think her daughter's a teen. We should go and visit them. Maybe he and the baby can go over there tomorrow while Ashton is at work. Because he needs to hang out with his spellcaster cousins. And it would also be a good opportunity for him to work on his spellcaster skills. Because they have a cauldron over there. And they could also do magic duels. Maybe, depending on how much magic skill they have, he might be able to get magic training from them. Oh, good. He leveled up. That's what I was looking for. Because he needed to get to level 4 so he can get a promotion. Oh, no, wait. He's the one that works tomorrow. Darn. Maybe on Friday he can go visit them. Or he could go now. And why don't we do that? It's 10:22. Do I really want to send him over there now? Sure, why not? Let's go to Glimmerbrook and visit our spellcaster cousins. We could even take a trip to the magic realm. Maybe he can get himself a wand. Alrighty, to Glimmerbrook we go to visit Janelle Clark's descendants. And we're not going to take Ashton. We're going to leave him at the house. So what have you all been doing this week? I know you were traveling for a bit, Mara. Your wife posted some gorgeous pictures from where you all went. Oh, I gotta work on my social media. I have to plan those posts. Oh, yes, we can be cheerful. I think it's good to be cheerful. Hey, David, what's up? Oh, y'all still have your Winterfest, y'all still have your Winterfest decorations up. It's been that long since I've played this household. David, are you a spellcaster? I think he is. Magic. Oh, he is. Okay, yeah, let's get some magical training from him. Oh, you already have a wand. Nice. Yes, I think you do. Or does that just show up for magical? Yeah, you already have a wand. Okay. And actually, we can sell that because you have the robot vacuums. You don't need that at the house. I'm guessing Natalie was his mom. I'm guessing. I could be wrong about that. Let's see who is his mom. Yeah, Natalie was his mom. Okay. And I don't remember what generation I'm on, but that's because this is a fresh save. Because the old save got really laggy and buggy, so I moved my households to a fresh save. And then when you're done with training, we can go into the house. Oh, he's not even an acolyte yet. Okay, well, I'm glad you're getting some training. We took a day and went to Banff National Park. Oh, yeah, the photos were amazing. Walked for like 5 hours. Oh my goodness. And we only saw a tiny part of the park. Ooh, but it looked amazing. Oh, we've got ads starting in like 10 seconds. So I'll see you all on the other side of the ads. All right. Where I saw Abby. This is Abby. Hi, Abby. Brighten her day. And this is Abby's daughter, Jocelyn. She's a teenager. Let's give her a cheerful, we are not getting another job. Let's give Jocelyn a cheerful introduction. I I actually had to expand this house because at one point there were 8 Sims living here, and there were not enough beds, so I had to expand the house. Now there are only 3 Sims, and there's more than enough room for everyone. Whose room is this? This is David's room. This is Abby's room. And this is Jocelyn's room. And then we've got a spare bedroom. So they can do a sleepover too if they want to. Jocelyn is having issues today. Whatever is going on, she is not happy about it. Let's tell an engaging story. Would you like to go fishing? I think you should go fishing because there is a fishing spot right here across the street from the house. So let's go fishing with Abby, David, and Jocelyn. How about we all get out of the house together? Where did you get that clay from? Yes, please put that down. I don't know where you pulled that from. They might have had a lump of clay in the house. Hey, thanks for waiting out the ads. I really appreciate your patience. Oh, there's no room for him to fish. Ah, nuts. Isn't there another fishing spot near here? Because I want him to be able to add add fish. Here it is. I want him to be able to add fish to their pond at the house. You know what I found, which is really interesting? Um, Streaming for these past few years has made me very comfortable doing the live coding workshops that I've been leading on Monday nights. Now, I've always been comfortable with public speaking. I've been public speaking in some form or fashion since I was a small child. And doing video workshops and even streaming isn't too much different than that. It's just that I'm talking to a camera instead of talking to a group of physical people sitting in front of me. So, a lot of my public speaking skills that I've nurtured over the course of literally my entire life, I'm talking from like age 5 or 6, have come in handy for this. But there is, it can feel kind of overwhelming, at least to some people, to sit in front of a camera and they don't know if anybody's really there, if people are paying attention, which I think is why some folk are very much like, oh, if you're in a meeting at work, you have to have your cameras on. They're not comfortable just talking to a screen without knowing that there are eyes on them for whatever reason. I don't have a problem with that because I stream on a regular basis. And so when I started doing these live workshops, live coding workshops, I just, it's real, it literally is streaming. It's just, I'm doing it about coding instead of gaming. So I've gotten very comfortable very fast with the environment for those coding workshops just because I've been streaming for a number of years. So people who might say put down streaming as something that's not a real skill, there are very real applications, very real job skills that you can develop by streaming on a regular basis. So if you're out there and you're thinking about streaming or even making vlogs, it's not a live stream, but you're making a vlog, and some people have maybe discouraged you from that because they feel like streaming doesn't really help you develop real skills unless, say, you have a large audience and you can make money doing it, which is an extremely tiny percentage of the number of people who are streaming, I'd encourage you to do it anyway. Do your vlog, do your streaming, and it will genuinely help you develop skills that you could use, say, if you're asked to do video conferences. You'll be comfortable talking to a camera, whether or not people have their cameras on. So you don't have to be one of those people who are guilting folks into turning their cameras on when they really don't want to. Some people want to just lurk, and that should be fine. That's funny because I love public speaking, but I cannot network. Conversations are terrible for me. Networking, I think, is different in a way because with networking, for one thing, it's like with public speaking, there's just this. Let me pause for a second. With public speaking, there's this understanding that you have knowledge or experience that you are sharing with people, hopefully, people who want to be there. But there are some people who want to be there, who want to hear what you have to say because you were invited to give the speech, right? That's totally different from walking up to, say, a stranger and having to introduce yourself and try to make conversation with them because there's no guarantee that they're the least bit interested in you. And that's overwhelming. That can keep people from wanting to network in that form. But networking, somebody actually shared with me the other day, networking doesn't have to be that. And he was talking to me about it in the sense of looking for a job. I've heard a lot over these past couple of years of job searching that the traditional ways of job searching, like applying on sites and stuff like that, really isn't working. And that's what I've experienced. I've submitted hundreds, if not thousands, of resumes and applications over the past couple of years, and I've only gotten like a handful of interviews from that. None of them have even gotten to the final round. Um, but networking, if you're, say, job hunting, this person told me is about talking about the fact that you're looking for a job to as many people as you possibly can. So starting with your friends and family, talk about it and talk about it all the time. Hey, I'm still looking for a job. And people can't give you a job, unless of course they have a business and they're looking to hire someone with your particular set of skills. So he said people can't give you a job, but they can give you the names and contact information of people in your field, if they know any, who may be hiring, if not now, maybe at some point in the future. So he was encouraging me to plan out talking to a few people a week and just asking them, starting with friends and family and then branching out to other people who I already know professionally, and rather than like trying to contact people cold. So people who say I'm connected to on LinkedIn who I've worked with in the past. Hey, I'm still looking for a job. This is the type of job I'm looking for. Do you happen to know anybody in that field? And if they do, hey, do you mind introducing me to them, sending me their contact information so I can speak with them, that kind of thing. He said that that's networking. And I know for a fact that networking can work when you're job hunting, just from my own experience. So the workshops that I'm teaching now, I was able to get that gig because there's a former instructor who I worked with at the coding boot camp that I attended and then had a 6-month contract with as a teaching assistant. When he left the coding boot camp, he was doing what I'm doing now for this particular company. So when he got to the point where he was ready to move on to something else, he contacted me on LinkedIn and he said, hey, this is what I've been doing for this company. I'm getting ready to move on to other things. So they're going to need somebody very, very soon. You want to talk to these guys because I remember how good you were with the students when we worked together at the boot camp. And if you're interested, this could be something that you can use to make money while you're still looking for something more long term. And so I said, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and do that. And that's how I ended up with this gig. So it fell in my lap, kind of, but not really. I was able to have that opportunity because I knew someone who needed somebody to do what I do. And come to think of it, that's actually how I got the job that I had for 12 years before I was laid off in July of 2022. I got that job because, again, I was in 2 years of job searching, unsuccessful, wasn't able to get interviews or anything like that. And a friend's husband was working for a company and he goes, "Hey, Lotus, we've got this position open with my company. It's not in your field. It's probably not something that you would want to do forever, but it's definitely something that you would be able to do. Would you be interested?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." So like I really didn't even have to interview for that. It was more like I showed up at the office to meet the leadership and they were like, "Oh yeah, so and so speaks fairly highly of you." And basically they just signed me up on the spot. And even though that wasn't in my field, it was an environment that I really needed after some of the traumatic stuff that I had gone through in my previous two jobs that were in my field. So I needed that 10 to 12 years of being in an environment that wasn't trying to beat me down to just recover and regain my self esteem. Plus, the job was fully remote and it came with full benefits. It was 40 hours a week. So, yeah, I would have preferred to make a lot more money. I took a 50% pay cut, but I still had full benefits. And the rest that I gained from that was, I don't think you can put a price tag on that. I actually felt that it was worth more than worth the 50% pay cut. So really that's how networking works. People make it seem like you have to go to like networking events and meet all these strangers and try to sell yourself to them. And that is a form of networking, but for those of us who aren't comfortable doing that, we're not salespeople maybe, and we don't feel comfortable just walking up to strangers and trying to strike up a conversation and hope to get their interest that way for whatever reason. The networking that I think we do better at is where we already have warm contacts. These are people we already know, people who we interact with on, a semi-regular basis, or in the case of friends and family, a regular basis. But people we interact on semi-regular basis, and we don't have to sell ourselves to them because they already know us and they can already vouch for us, and then they can help connect us with people who may have what we need. So maybe if you think of it that way, Mara, networking won't be quite as overwhelming, because believe me, it's really been overwhelming for me, until I started to shift my thinking of what networking is. I bet they love you in these workshops. The feedback has been great, and I've been really happy about that. Not just for me, but also for the people who are in the workshops, because I know what it's like to be trying to learn something, and I try to treat them the way I would want to be treated, meaning be encouraging, answer questions when they come up, break things down in a way that people can understand, and also shared, that I'm still learning too. And I remind them that in this field, there's always something to learn. So it's never going to be a situation where you know everything, or even the stuff that you're working on a regular basis. It's never going to be a situation where you have all of the, like for coding, you have all of the programming language memorized. It doesn't work that way. Even us experienced coders look stuff up all the time, because why memorize it when it's so easy to just go on the internet and use a search engine to find the syntax. Memorizing stuff isn't what makes you a programmer, but knowing how to program and knowing where to find the information you need so that you can write the program, that's what makes you a programmer. And I like sharing that stuff so that people who might be feeling overwhelmed won't give up on themselves. Because I've seen what bad instructors look like and what bad leaders look like. And I try my best to be 180 degrees opposite of that to anybody who I'm instructing. A lot of things are so much easier when you reframe them. Who you know is so important. Yeah. Yeah. And for a while, I felt like I was at a disadvantage because, like, say, I didn't come from a well connected family. So I didn't have any real obvious connections that could get me into the rooms that I wanted to get into. But at this point in my life, I've had many years of being out here in the world on my own and making connections with people through working with folk or even through just getting to know people online, interacting with them on social media and stuff like that, where it might be somebody who we may never have met in person, but we know each other from the things that we've shared with each other online. And it doesn't even have to be deeply personal. Like if you're regularly interacting with someone, say on Blue Sky or on Facebook, or back in the day when LiveJournal was really popular on LiveJournal, you're interacting with these people on a regular basis. If you let them know, and you have you've nurtured those relationships, if you let them know you're looking for something or you need something, 9 times out of 10, somebody who's able to point you in the direction of a resource or, a person who can help you out is going to speak up and they're going to let you know. Because again, you don't have to sell yourself to them. This is someone who, on a very real personal level, you do know to a certain extent. And that's also networking. That's why I don't like when people put down social media. They make it seem like social media is this bad thing and it's rotting people's brains. And social media is a tool. It's how you use it that either rots your brain or enhances your life. I know from personal experience that you can get your brain rotted in person with certain people who you're forced to interact with, say on the job or if you're in school, whether it's college or high school or whatnot, you know, you don't have a choice of the people who are around you. And you can get your brain rotted just because the people around you are talking about foolishness all day. And you don't have a choice as to whether you interact with these people. You have to interact with them because they're your coworkers or they're your classmates. So I don't look at social media as something that rots the brain. It's just a tool, just like in-person interaction is. And how you choose to use it and who you choose to interact with on it is going to determine whether it's brain rot, whether it's unnecessary rage bait, or it's a vehicle that you can use to really enhance your life and make connections that you otherwise probably would have never been able to make because you and those people don't live in the same area, and outside of the internet you don't move in the same circles. No, that's my soapbox. I will get off of it now and get back to playing The Sims. Hey, I want you to open this. Come back. Come back. Thank you. Can you fish over here now? Maybe the fish over here will cooperate with you. And let's include Jocelyn. Maybe she'll be in a little bit better mood because she was going through good grief. The big fish Abby caught. My word. Maybe you can get some tips from Abby. Because, dude, you are struggling over there. Thanks for the always encouraging words of wisdom. Oh, you're welcome. You are very welcome. I have a podcast too. New episode actually went live yesterday. And that's actually a very sensitive episode for me. I talk about the work of becoming your own person. So if you get a chance, and feel free to take a listen. The podcast is specifically geared towards Black women, but of course, it's a public podcast, so anybody can listen to it. So even if you're not Black, and even if you're not a woman, you might find some things in the podcast episodes that you find useful, encouraging, inspiring. That's my whole purpose of having a podcast. Hey, you're pulling all the good stuff out of the river. And all he's catching is an empty fishing line. Dude, you poor thing. Goodness, it's 6 p.m. Okay. Why don't you head back home? And I want to see about you and Ashton having a science baby. I'm not sure I want to do it now because you have a newly minted infant, but you know what? A little chaos never hurt anyone, except for my Sims. Are you a young adult or an adult? You're a young adult. Okay. You are a little bit more than halfway through your young adulthood, so you still have some time. See, she's going to be an infant for 18 days. That's a pretty long time. I think what I'll do is have y'all have a science baby. Maybe later tonight I'll go back and play Abby's household because I like playing on that lot. I miss it actually. I gotta send something to someone real quick. Hang on. No, I don't have that on my computer. Well, darn. I wanted to send a link to someone and I thought I had the app on my computer and I don't. You know what? I need to add the link to my podcast to my messages on Nightbot. All right. Hey, Arjun is back home. The boyfriend is grilling. Let's talk to him. Can you propose yet, actually? I don't want to break up. You can't because you don't have a high enough romance bar. Okay. We do know that he does not like physical intimacy, so let's flirt with him a bit. We're gonna check him out. Please stop moving. I'm trying to click on you. We're not gonna ask to just be friends. They're trying to make it work. Express devotion. Sir, he doesn't like physical intimacy. Jeez and ages. That is not what I told you to do. Oh my goodness gracious. Consent is a thing, sir. Okay, he wants to talk over his relationship fears. Where can we do that? Do we do that under relationship? No. Okay. Yes. Don't talk over your relationship fears with him. I want to see y'all work out. And you don't have any relationship fears. Okay, nice. Oh, he's also poly. He doesn't get jealous when his partner is with other people. Wow, that can we can use that to our advantage. Ashton, however, I believe does. I don't, I don't think he wants to share his partner with anyone. Here, why don't you finish what's grilling while I check out Ashton's Simology. Yeah, so he gets jealous if there's non-physical romance, if there's physical romance, and if there's woohoo, if his partner does that with other people. So that is interesting. Maybe I need to change that, at least the physical romance part, because he doesn't like physical romance. So perhaps he would be not jealous if his partner engages in physical romance with someone else. It's 9 o'clock, Faith. Where are you? Hi. How are you? I think I'm going to have your daddy come and perform self-reflection. Okay, after he performs self-reflection, I'm going to have him do some tummy time with you. Do you need to be fed? Oh, wait, you need to be fed first. Well, he can feed you. Yeah, let's do get fed. And we're not going to do tummy time or self-reflection. I want you to feed little Miss Faith. Yes, please. And then you can practice sitting. That was my struggle with my Sims. I'm pretty sure that when I move the kid out and start playing with them, the parents will get divorced. Yeah. Yeah, you can change that though in neighborhood stories. If you go into manage households and click on neighborhood stories for that household, you can change it so that they can't change their romance status. And then that way, if you're playing another household, you don't have to worry about them getting divorced or destroying their relationship and one of them moving out. I used to have that problem with some of my households too. I'm just going to see how it plays out. I'm curious to see if they'll figure it out without me. Yet that is also a valid plan. Yep, because sometimes you just want to see what the game does with stuff. Okay, are you going to practice sitting with her, please? While you figure that out. Oh, I think the game is just lagging. I think that's what that is. I'd like for you to practice your magic before you go to sleep. So let's practice Untamed Magic. Oh, we've got ads coming in 30 seconds, so you can use that as an opportunity to get up and take a stretch break, get something to eat or drink, and I'll see you on the other side of the ads. Oh, you learned all the spells for your rank. Okay, that's okay though. You still need to get your skill level up. Okay, you are frozen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's practice sitting with the baby. The activities, practice sitting. Come back here, sir. I don't want you to go night-night yet. I want you to practice sitting with your dad, and then he's going to put you to bed. Oh, no, not you. Ashton is going to put you to bed. And then it looks like he could stand to go to bed himself. Oh, you claimed one of the sleeping pods. Yes, yes, I forgot about that. So normally he sleeps in the sleeping pod now. Let's do some subliminal slumber. Let's put baby girl to bed. Oh, actually, how about we play her a lullaby? Oh, she's so cute. And we can turn that off so it won't keep you up. Subliminal slumber. Oh, great. He's finally... Oh, he went up a rank. He's now an acolyte. So his care package is coming. And we have some talent points to use. So let's do Power Shunt. I always like to use that one. Spellcaster Socialite is another good one. And Insightful Eye. Oh, I haven't saved in a while. Please, let's do that before bad things happen. Hey, welcome back from the ads. Glad you're here. Whoa, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. I should have used that ad break to actually take a stretch break myself. I didn't do that. Okay, sir, don't you come in here and turn on the TV. I'll wake up that baby. Where did my orange peel go? My orange peel, it fell. Fell under the desk. No wonder I couldn't see it. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Sir, please turn off that television. I'm going to take this TV out of this bedroom because you don't know how to act. Go to sleep. Y'all love to come in here waking up this child by turning the TV on when you have a big old TV downstairs. Oh, y'all are wearing your matching PJs, even though you're sleeping in separate beds. All right, honey, you can go to sleep now. Daddy turned the TV off. You're not going to go to sleep? Thankfully, she's a calm baby. She doesn't cry that much. Are you not going to go to sleep? You're just going to lay there? Oh, man, if that makes you happy. He is so adorable. I love infants. They can be difficult to play with, especially if you have more than one at the time, but they are so cute. Oh, there it is. There's a site that I've been looking for. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Hey, Ashton's up. Yeah, those sleep pods really do speed up their recovery, their energy recovery. All right, he has today off too. Oh, why don't you prepare some food? Let's make something fun this time, like blueberry pie. Oh, you need to do self-reflection. So let's perform self-reflection, and then I want you to cook blueberry pie because you do have to do some more preparing food and mixing drinks for your daily task. So we'll do that one. Y'all love keeping that stereo on. Now, I know I had already told you try to go night-night, but for some reason it didn't take. Now it did. Good. All right. Sleeping little babies are happy little babies. Hey, you don't work today, but our June does. You're going to need to clean this up, sir. And I think it would be a good idea for y'all to hire a maid. Her service, scheduled maid. That'll help you keep the house clean. Great. So now you've finished your daily task. And ooh, we got bugs. Spray for bugs, please. And weed. We don't have to water, but we do have to spray for bugs and weed, and then we'll sell everything. Oh my gosh, it's a lottery. Yes, we're gonna play. We are going to play. The person I was talking to about networking said these days applying through jobs by using the by going to like the job website or the job board and applying there is like playing the lottery. So you can do it. You may get lucky, but your chances are very slim. So he said, definitely keep doing it, but be realistic about your chances not being that great of finding a job that way. You're more likely to find a job through networking. The lottery and a job is so valid, yes. And all the time you've played, how often have you won the lottery? Um, Twice that I can remember. It might have been 3 times. And I started playing a little bit more than 6 years ago. So it doesn't happen often. Successfully promote cause. I wonder what that is. Oh, Arjun is up for a promotion today. Oh, I didn't know you have the painting skill. Do you? Or are you just gonna paint because the easel is free now? Oh, no, you do have some painting skill. Oh, nice. So that must have been Blessing's last painting before she moved out. Let's turn this AC off because it is, oh, she needs a diaper change. Okay. Leave her alone. She is sleeping. We do not wake sleeping babies unless it is an emergency. Bye, Arjun. Have a good day at work. Happy promotion day. And he needs to talk over his relationship fears again. All right, everyone has played the lottery. That is a good thing. All right, sir, what are you going to work on today? The baby's sleeping. What would you like to do? Oh, well, the mail is here. Let's see what's in the mailbox. You've got mail. Hmm. Let's see, he has friends. Wait, are you in the, um, are you in the workout club? Yeah, you're in gym rats. Oh God, Blessing is in that club. Blessing is actually the club leader, and y'all do not get along. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, I want to check and see, what did you get out of the mailbox? Oh, okay. We got quite a few things. Oh, these are Arjun's. Oh, right. His care package. Well, his magical care package, because now he's an acolyte. Okay. When he comes home, we'll give him his broom, the crystal, his orb, so now he can have a familiar future cube that we can. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I don't know why I would keep it, but we're gonna keep it. We'll keep it anyway. Let's see, is there a fishing area? There is a fishing area. Tomorrow's Harvest Fest. You are not going swimming because, I mean, it's not cold, but it's chilly. And there is absolutely no reason for you to be running around soaking wet in swim trunks. Fancy. I like the spellcasters, but I don't do enough with them. Yeah, I do too. I think this was the save where I really started to get into spellcaster gameplay. I don't remember doing much with the no no no, that's not true. My Harvey's Bunch save is the one where we one of my Sims married a spellcaster, and that's when I really started to explore what spellcasters could do in the game. So when we ended up with some spellcasters in this save a number of generations ago, whoa, hey, who is that? Mopsy, hello. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, let me pause. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Mo, for sharing your community with me. My name is Lotus, and today we are playing The Sims 4. I'm playing in my Clark Spellcasters save. And it's my first time streaming in a week. Usually I stream twice a week, but last week I had a photography gig that I had to go out of town for, so I wasn't able to stream last Friday like I usually do. Welcome in. If you've got to raid and run or raid and lurk, then I totally understand. Make sure you take care of yourself. Unbelievable. The Bug Scouts are here with a Mopsy Bebop raid. Yes, we love the Bug Scouts here. I'm a Bug Scout too. Glad you're back. Yes, I'm glad to be back too. And again, thank you so much for trusting me with your community. You all come in, make yourselves comfortable. If you've got to go and take a stretch break because you were watching Mo play Power Lives and you just could not tear yourself away from the screen long enough to go to the bathroom, please go do that now. Please, please, please go do that now. Take care of yourself. I will be here when you get back. Sir, language, language. Come here and change this baby's diaper. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. What are you stressed about? Oh, you're fearful of solitude. You know what? Talk to your boyfriend when he comes home from work, please. Enjoy your lurk, Mo. Please go take care of this baby. She needs a diaper change. She probably needs to be fed. Yes, she definitely needs to be fed. So get fed. And does she need a bath? No, she does not need a bath. Okay. But she has things that you need to take care of for her. The first thing being a diaper change. So can we do that, please? Yes, yes. Diaper change for the baby. And then after you feed her, you could actually change her outfit. That she's up. It's a cool day, not cold. So we don't have to put her in a cold weather outfit. All right. And now you can feed her. Please feed her. She is very hungry. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right, Faith, we've been working on your sitting, so how about we do that again? It would be cool if you could learn how to roll over. Well, roll over on your tummy. You can already roll over on your back. Let's do some tummy time with her. And then you need to eat before you get hangry. We don't want you taking that out on anybody. Well, that's so cute. The interacting with the baby raises his social need too. I like that. So anybody who has interacted with infants and toddlers for any amount of time knows that it's very different interacting. That is a social need, but sometimes you just have to interact with adults. All right, Arjun got that promotion. He's in a political career. Let's see, would he rather be a charity organizer or a politician? Let's do charity organizer. Let's see what that entails. So now he is a friendly lobbyist. He'll be making 62 simoleons an hour. He can collect donations and he can convince protesters to leave. Really? Okay. I did not realize that was a thing. Yes, work on those little musculus so that we can roll over and we can sit up and eventually we'll be able to explore our world all by ourselves. Oh, she is not feeling it. I know. It's okay. This is how you become big and strong, like your daddies. You doing good. Good job. She said, Yibs doo boo. Let's see if she gains a milestone. I know. Okay, she can already roll over to her back. Ooh, milestone incoming. Which one is it going to be? I think she's already got laughing. She's got cooing. Oh, roll over to tummy. That's exactly the one that I wanted her to get. I think she has grab too. Yes, you can do some tummy time. I just love the infants. I do. Arjun. Don't you think it would be a good idea if you spent some time with Ashton? Because he has not been feeling very secure in his relationship with you. And I'm sure he could use he could use a little encouragement. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you'd be in here watching the baby, since otherwise she'd be up here by herself. I think when she's done with this tummy time, we're going to take her downstairs. The drop off has been made. You know what? Get off my phone. There you go. All right, let's pick her up. The bottle can wait. Why are you doing this? Okay, fine. Fine. You actually, I think it would be good if you put her on her play mat. And then the two of you can talk. Because there's things that you need to work out, apparently, in your relationship. So let's compliment his outfit. Dude, I really like how these colors bring out your eyes. Ooh, another milestone. What's happening? Yeah, which one is that? Laugh. Okay. I thought she already had the laugh milestone, but apparently she didn't. And she just got grabbed. Cool. Oh, it was reach she had before. Okay, you need to talk about your relationship fears and express fondness and flirt with him. Oh, what are you fussing for here? Let's have you play with the toys. And then after that, you'll be ready for bed because your energy is going down pretty low already. Okay, romantic satisfaction is going up. Nice. We love to see it. And he's going to take out the trash. Okay. You want to play with her? Why don't you play with your baby? Well, something's pretty funny. I love how they talk to the infants. And how about you perform some self-reflection? He's a party animal. I'm going to need for him to have a house party. I don't think he knows very many people. Which, I mean, makes sense because right now he's really focusing on his kid. Yeah, he doesn't know a lot of people, but he does know enough to have a party. See, he works tomorrow. Oh, he works 3 to 11. Okay, and our June works 9 to 5. Okay, so the baby would only have to be in daycare for like 2 hours. How are you doing soul journey wise? Oh, you haven't done that much. We need to work on some of your stuff. Oh, oh, she's falling asleep. Okay, good night. I'm gonna party forever. Host 5 parties. Okay, well, gotta get going. Enjoy the rest of stream. See you Friday. Yes, I do intend to be here on Friday. Have a good rest of your time zone. Sir, did you just wake that baby up again? You know what? I'm tired of you. Let's just get rid of this television because y'all don't know how to act in here. And whenever this baby gets to sleep good, you want to turn on the television. We won't be doing that anymore. So these, I don't like for y'all to have coffee makers only because you'd rather drink coffee makers than actually go to bed. All right, please put the baby to bed. She's tired. It's almost 8 p.m. You woke her up with that blasted TV. So since you woke her up, you can put her in her PJs and put her to bed. Play a lullaby for her. And then go get yourself some dinner. Oh, and I can give you that stuff that came in the mail for you. Like this turquoise and the trilobite, the broom, the apples for the beginning of your potion making journey, and your orb, familiar orb, so that now you can have a familiar. Also open up this garden packet. So Ashton has taken a liking to gardening. Oh, blueberry pie. You know what? I need dinner. I need to order dinner. I mean, I could cook dinner, but I don't feel like cooking. I need to check my budget though, just to make sure. I just did my budget today, and I need to make sure that I got money in my budget. I have money in my budget to order dinner. Yes. Yes. I'm going to order. Is he clumsy? Sure, he can be clumsy. He has a goofball walk. I think clumsy is a trait that would work. Perform self-reflection. Okay, you can do that in here, actually. For some reason, the other mirror didn't work. I'm going to get Mexican for dinner. I would like... Do I want quesadillas? No, I want a pulled pork chimichanga. Great. You made progress. Listen to alternative music. Is what music is? Oh, this is Carnival Beats. Stereo, train station, alternative. Is there a drink waiting for you downstairs? If so, I think that you should. I think that you should have it. And I'm going to order my Mexican food for dinner. Oh, awesome. Y'all are sitting together on the sofa. means you can interact with each other. And let's reveal a deep secret. And look deeply into eyes. We're not going to do any physical intimacy just because it actually turns him off. He's not neutral to it. It actually turns him off. It would be easier if he was neutral to it. I could change that in CAS, actually. Well, let me take a look at his profile. Okay. Oh, okay. So Arjun is very satisfied and he's attracted. Ashton is fine in his romance. So he's not dissatisfied, which is good. They've been working on that. And his attraction level is unknown. Okay. So he's got to get to know Ashton, but enable emotional aura. Oh, I must not have clicked on Ashton. I clicked on something else. Let's brighten his day. Why does he know somebody named Raccoon? That is wild. Relationship. Learn more. Ask about romantic boundaries. And I will continue with ordering my food. Aw, he wanted to tell her good night. That's so sweet. Yeah, he can like comedy movies the best. But I want, okay, we'll check him out. That's some flirtation. Okay, but he's a little bit worried about baby development. So let's have him and Ashton talk about that. I don't know. She's developing the way she should. She appears to be fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, some other parents say that their kids are crawling by now. What? Every child is different. Every child is different. She's developing at just the right pace. The pediatrician said she's meeting all her milestones, so you don't have to worry about it. You can flirt with him. Okay, can we propose yet? Do we? Oh, let's do seek validation. He's constantly feeling not insecure. But he's not feeling secure in the relationship. Express fondness. Yeah, pay extra attention to each other because you know when you have a kid, you really have to focus on your child more than anything else. Oh, why don't you propose? Since he's the insecure, yeah, insecure is the word I was looking for. Since he's the insecure one, we'll let him be the one to propose. He wants to lock this down. He's feeling like if he doesn't, he could lose his partner. Not true, but you know. Oh, you look cute. All right, you can go to sleep. And you can, let's do rubberoo yourself before you go to bed. Wash off the outside world before you get between those nice white sheets. And then you can go to sleep. And you, young lady, oh boy, okay. Maybe you can't go to sleep because the baby has needs that are absolutely atrocious. So please feed her. And let's have her use her diaper. And then she'll probably be ready to go to sleep after that. All right, let's see. Getting a pulled pork chimichanga with Mexican sour cream on the side. Night for Mexican food. Yep, pay with that card. Make sure to add a tip. Hey, that's not working. Okay, nice. No, I'm not donating my change. You are a wealthy company. You can make that donation yourself. All right, let's change these diapers because we are not putting you back in the bed in this condition. No, 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 no. Thank you. Oh, wow, cool. I got a discount on my order. That is awesome. Usually it would be close to $30 and now it's 19. Yay. All right, sir, when you're done with that, please, please, please put her to bed and play a lullaby for her again. And then you can finally go to bed yourself. Let me handle this bottle for you. Oh, you didn't go to sleep because you insisted on turning on the stereo. Come here. Go to sleep. Thank you. She's sleeping. I knew she would go to sleep because she was tired. And now almost everyone's in bed. Ashton, where are you? Coming in the house. Why would you even want to go out and relax in the pool on a cool rain night? Hmm? In what world does that make sense? But as they say, Sims be sinning. They cannot help themselves. Good night, Ashton. Yeah, so I assigned him the sleep pod instead of the bed with his fiance because he doesn't like physical intimacy. And even getting in bed and cuddling lowers his romantic satisfaction. And I got tired of that happening when I worked so hard to increase their romantic satisfaction. So now I don't have to worry about it. Mm. That's right. Today is Harvest Fest. Let's put up the decorations. Oh my. Oh, there's more decorations that we need than this. Huh. That is interesting. Okay. Why did it come out like that? Like, I see some lights here, but none along the edges. Oh man. But this one has flags along the edges. I am confusion. I am. I do not understand why it has done this. Okay, Ashton, I'd like for you to change some of these decorations. So let's go here and let's decorate the eaves. We're gonna put hanging lights on the eaves. Orange and yellow for Harvest Fest. For the fences. Oh, he can have a party today. He's gonna have a party for Harvest Fest. For the fences, let's put up, let's see, streamers? No. Garlands? No. Buntings. Let's put up a bunting for the fences. For the, we did the eaves, we did the fences. For the foundation, let's do the banners. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so now we have more lights, a little bit more lights. I don't know why it's not all around the edges of the eaves, but we have a little bit more, at least in the back, than we did before. Okay, we've got the foundation, and then the fences are going to have the buntings. Okay. All right, that's cool. That works for me. And you can't turn on the TV in here because I got rid of it. Because y'all insisted. Oh, Lord. I forgot about these things. Appease the gnome. Let's give it a toy and then put it right into our inventory so that it cannot wreak havoc in our house. And Arjun, I'm going to need you to find one of the other gnomes. Great. At least it's not breaking stuff. Did we get the lottery announcement? We got. Wait. The lottery was off. Oh no, that we didn't get the notification of who won yet. Okay. Arjun, where are you? We've got another, here it is. Got another gnome roaming around here. Please come and appease this gnome. I usually just give the gnome toys. For most of them, it works. Some of them, it doesn't work. And I know that there's somebody made notes out there somewhere about what each gnome prefers. But I don't bother with that. Oop, okay. He's angry and he disappeared. Where are you? Because you need to go in my inventory. Looks like you're upstairs somewhere. Here you are. Into the inventory you go. Okay, and Ashton, come take care of this gnome, please. Appease him. Give him a toy. And let's see what his reaction is. And then I need to save because I want to make sure that I keep like the decorations and stuff. What did he break? There's something in the bathroom. I can hear it. Arjun, you know Repario. Would you please take care of that, hon? Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, yeah, and you going into inventory. Okay. So that is that. We have taken care of the gnomes. And I would like for you to express gratitude. Be thankful. Nice job. You can also do scrubberoo. We're taking advantage of those magical skills. Oh, you need um a familiar. Oh, Ashton's attracted to him now. Okay. I don't know what familiars do, but I like for my spellcasters to have them. One of these days I'll figure it out. Somebody probably wrote about it somewhere on the internet. All right, let's save, and then I'd like to actually plan a wedding event for them. And I think the next day I have designated as day of rest, so neither of them would have work. So they could get married the next day. And I'll plan it from our June because he's the one that has the big family. I don't know if Ashton has family. I'm pretty sure that he is a townie, or former townie, but I don't know what his family tree looks like. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. He's the child of Arnold III and Radha Matrix Bloom. Okay. So it looks like you have siblings. So Douglas is your brother, and Ahmad is your brother. Okay. Are they in your relationships panel? Douglas and Ahmad. All right. I want to make a club for your relatives. We've never had them over. And let's make a club Ashton's Club. A lot of times I use clubs as ways to get extended family together in the game. I learned that from a friend of mine. She uses it to keep the cousins in touch and stuff. And so when she told me about that, I started doing the same thing. Ashton's fam. And our club icon can be music. Why not? Why not? It's invite only. And first, we're going to add his brothers. So there's Douglas and Ahmad. And then he has extended family he hasn't met yet. So let's do dancing. Since he's a party animal. Dancing, listening to music. Art music. I just saw it. Here it is. Listen to music. Be friendly. Be funny. And we are not going to allow being mean or fighting. So fighting is banned. And being mean is banned. Right, they got my order. Is there anything else that I want to add to my food order? Snacks would be nice. I don't have any snacks. Do I need snacks? No. Do I want snacks? Yes. Oh, tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping. So I can wait until tomorrow and buy snacks when I go grocery shopping. I don't need to do that now. Let me just go back to the orders page so I can track it. Cool. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. Let me see. Let's make this the normal club hangout because they've got a lot of space and they've got a lot of stuff that they can do. Okay, and before I do anything else, let me save. I'll be very upset if my game crashes and I lose all of that. All right. I think he's gonna have the family over. But if he's gonna do that, he should cook a grand meal. And let's do a ham dinner. So we don't have any vegetarians, I don't think. Oh, and I need to see some of his other extended family members. So let's see his brother's wife, his brother's kid. So this is his niece, Cleo Kenyon. He needs to know her. So he needs to know Cleo. He needs to know Messiah, Amir, and Christian. That's a lot of names to remember. So, but these three can't go into a club because they're toddlers and infants. So he needs to know Julian Wolf and Cleo Kenyon. So let's summon them. Oh, I wanted MC Chief. Summon Sims. So we want, okay, that doesn't count as family. Cleo. So Cleo and Messiah. Cleo Kenyon. Or was it Julian or was it Messiah? Let's see. Julian Wolf. Oh, we can only summon one at a time. Okay. So let's summon Cleo first. And now I will summon his nephew. Julian. Yes. Yes, tomorrow's day of rest. Okay, so tomorrow we will have a party. Honey, my niece and nephew are coming over. That is not my name. Why did I not win the lottery? Do a cheerful introduction and to both of them, actually. Oh, that's our maid. Okay. Friendly introduction. He wants to lead by example. Okay, you can do that. Can we invite her in? Can we call her over? Yes. Call her over. And Arjun, please tip the maid. Where did Julian go? Oh my goodness, child, what are you upset about? Uncle Ashton. Yeah, sure, Sean can come over. A little bit. What's wrong? Why are you unhappy? Give her a friendly introduction. Arjun likes artsy Sims. Oh, that's why he got along with Blessing. Because she loved to paint. And now you can add her to your club. And let's call Julian over and invite Sean in, please. Ooh, he can be our officiant for the wedding. Would you please come see your uncle so that he can introduce himself and then add you to the family group chat? I had to keep one ear open so I can hear when my food is delivered. Introduce yourself to your nephew. Now, eventually, you're going to need to increase the club membership because you have 3 more nieces and nephews who right now are too young to join clubs. Hey, Julian. Let's add him. And technically, we should add our brothers' wives. But let's not do that. Let's just start the gathering. And then we can call everybody to the grand meal. Oh, Faith is awake and she's unhappy. Here, your Papa feed you. You need a diaper change? I don't see any green clouds, so maybe not. You want to want to take her out of her PJs? Oh, she was hungry. Okay. Oh, wait, I just saw it. Change outfit for Faith. Let's put her party outfit on since we have company over. It's Harvest Fest. Did you ask him to be your officiant yet? I want you to do that. Hey, your brothers are here. Y'all need some proper clothing on. What is this? What is this? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's just go into cast right now. We've got ads coming in about 40 seconds. So, sit tight and I'll see you on the other side of the ads. No, we need to go into cast and take care of this because this game has done these gentlemen so very wrong. And they need to fix that. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. All right, now for you, what is this? This is actually your everyday outfit. Oh, no, sir. Let's put you in something better. Let's put you in that. And we'll take off the cap. I like your hair. We'll put you in some jeans. And you can keep the loafers on. Let's just give you some socks. Okay, we have to give you socks that are a little bit higher. Okay, that works. And since your brother is getting married, let's make sure you have a nice formal outfit. Oh, that looks nice on him. Okay, so he has a nice formal outfit. It's a nice everyday outfit, and let's give him a decent cold weather outfit because what? I do like the glasses. Let's just get rid of the piercings, and I think we'll add the glasses to every outfit. You'll have him be a glasses wearer. Alrighty. How's that for a sweater? That's cute. It doesn't match the pants though. So we would have to find some different pants. That's the only thing about the CC that has like the tuck that's tucked in at the waist. Depending on how the pants were made, they don't always match the pants well. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And what rings does he have on? I don't so much. I don't hate it enough to change it. I'll put it that way. Let's put on these socks because this is cold weather. And then let's give you one more cold weather outfit that gives you a jacket. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you so much for hanging in there with the ads. They help to support the stream. So I really appreciate your patience with that. Ooh, bright colors. Yes, we like bright colors. And a hat. I think he needs a hat. That's good. Okay. So now he looks decently put together. I should have checked his hot weather outfit and his swimming outfit because they have an in-ground pool, so he could have the family over for a pool party, and I want his brothers to not look like who done it and left it. But I can always cross that bridge when I get to it. Oh my goodness, it's almost 8:30 already. My time. I had a busy afternoon. I slept in late today because I'm still recovering from all the peopling that I did over the weekend. And then I spent the first chunk of the afternoon getting some paperwork and, housekeeping type stuff in order. So I've done a lot today. I still have some things that I want to do, like research how to pay quarterly taxes, how to calculate and pay quarterly taxes. Since I'm doing contract and freelance type work, I need to start doing that. And I've never done that before. I think I'll stream until my food gets here. That'll put me like close to the 3 hour mark, provided it's not delayed. If my food is delayed, that'll put me at or over the 3 hour mark. That has happened a couple of times ordering from this place. I think they're pretty popular. I know their food is great. So I won't complain too much because I don't blame the other people for ordering from them. I order from them all the time. And I won't worry about snacks. I'm going grocery shopping, if not tomorrow on Friday. I gotta see. We're supposed to get a lot of rain and high winds tomorrow, which I hope holds off until after the Knicks celebration parade. Because the New York Knicks won the NBA championship on Saturday night. They haven't won it in 53 years. Last time they won it was 53 years ago. So it's been really cool. I don't really follow the NBA all that much, but I am a diehard New Yorker. So I didn't watch the game, but I've really enjoyed seeing the reaction videos that people have posted of them and their friends watching, and then the video from the different sports outlets of the announcers talking about those last few seconds of the game. So that's been a lot of fun. And I wasn't planning to go to the parade, but I know a lot of people are because this is a really, really huge deal to finally have a championship after 53 years of waiting and trying. So, fingers crossed the rain holds off tomorrow until after the parade, or it passes through quickly before the parade so that they're still able to have their ticker tape parade. All right, so you don't look so bad, so I'm not going to worry about making you over. But let me save real quick. And y'all can get back to your family bonding. I should bring his sisters-in-law over. We'll just have to summon them just like he summoned the niece and nephew. What was that sound? Did something break in here? All right, you have Abigail Nelson and Miracle Wolf. So let's summon them. Sam, Abigail Nelson. And let's summon Miracle Wolf. These are his sisters-in-law. Miracle thing, Miracle Wolf. Sweet. Then we can get the sisters-in-law in on the family party. I might need to dress this little guy. He can be the ring bearer. And she can be the flower pal if they want to be. Have to ask them if they want to be. I saw the cutest video the other day where a guy is getting married and he has a little sister who looks like she's about maybe 8 or 9. And he recorded asking her to be his flower girl. And she was so happy she cried. That is so precious. Wait, did they come? Where are they? Ladies, where are you? Don't see them. Oh, okay. You know, ma'am, there really is no need for all of this. Friendly introduction, please. Introduce yourself to Abigail. And where is Miracle? I don't think she's gotten here yet. We'll see if she shows up. Now you can add her to the club. And you need to get to 250. Who put you back to bed? Where are you, Arjun? Arjun is grabbing a serving. Oh, he's hungry. Okay. You know what? Let's bring the baby downstairs. Here, come and change her outfit. I want you to put her in her party outfit like I told you to do before. And then you can put her on her playmat downstairs. Okay, so she's in Ashton's fam club now. And I don't think Miracle showed up for whatever reason, unless she's upstairs somewhere. Nope, don't see her. Yeah, I guess she just didn't come. We don't have room in the family club for her anyway, unfortunately. And now he can be working on his leader of the pack aspiration. Well, that's cool. I hadn't even thought about that. How about we introduce our sister-in-law to our daughter? None of them have met her. These won't be her first visitors, though. He had a friend over a few days ago and introduced her to him, so that was her first visitor. He has the sit-up milestone. Oh, so cool. Yay. Oh, can you please change out of these wet clothes? Please, please, please. No, don't put her in her crib. Don't put her in her crib. Change out of wet clothes. And please get yourself something to eat. Like I will be getting myself something to eat in about 20 minutes. This is your Auntie Abigail. And I need to say, this weird thing has been going on with my game lately, and it happened, I think it happened in this save, where the infant would get their milestones, but then if I exited the lot and for whatever reason, and then reloaded the lot, they wouldn't have their milestones anymore. And let's make you over, Julian. It's Harvest Fest, and I don't think you should be walking around in shorts and a t-shirt because it's kind of chilly and it's also raining. I mean, you could be carrying an umbrella, but it's autumn in Windenburg, which gets very cold come winter. So we're gonna put some long pants on you, dude. Jeans or some overall something. Oh, and sandals too? Oh no. So this is your everyday outfit. I think, yeah. Hang on, you can have that shirt for your everyday outfit. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. It's normal to wear a t-shirt as an everyday outfit. Um, Shorts as an everyday outfit probably isn't a good idea. So let's change that. And we'll change your socks. Give you some sneakers. I love these sneakers. I don't remember which kit that this is, but I do know that I love to use these sneakers on just about every child sim that I dress. And then your I'll give you another everyday outfit. Okay. That works. And, oh, your cold weather outfit, you look fine. Let's just give you these socks. All right, sweet. Okay. My food should be on its way soon. Which is good because I'm hungry. I'm just looking to see who is live because when my food gets here in like, oh wow, now they're saying like 10 minutes. Okay, 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so when my food gets here, I know who I'm going to raid. Ooh, my shoulder hurts. This joint has been hurting for like a week. And I don't know why. But that's okay. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I'm really enjoying hanging out with you all while I play with my little people inside the computer. This is like playing with dolls. It's just that they're digital instead of physical dolls. All right, come on. It doesn't take that long to save. Okay, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. Hello, game. See, this is why I save so often. But sometimes my game wants to give me a coronary and act like it does not want to work. All right, here we go. All right, good. Now he looks like he's dressed. Yes, and she can sit up now so she can crawl around and do her, well, not crawl yet, but she can scoot around and do her thing. Yeah, get to know your cousins on your dad's side. And you should get to know your future brothers-in-law. Give them respectful introductions. Sir, why did you eat meat if you're a vegetarian? I didn't think that we had vegetarians in the household, but apparently I was wrong. Why are you complaining about your stomach? You did not have to eat meat. We have plenty of things in there that do not have meat in them. Yeah, he's vegetarian. Okay. No, he's playing peekaboo with her. That is so cute. What was that that was broken? I heard it. Was it the vacuum again? No, it works. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Arjun, my dear, would you please come over here and do Repario on the robot vacuum? So hubby just repaired that the other day. I don't know why it's broken again. These things break all the time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, what's wrong, baby? Oh, she's getting sleepy. I gotta get a screenshot of this because this is just way too cute for my blood. I cannot. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. They are so cute. We like playing with our big cousin Julian. Yes, we do. Hey, Serena, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. I'm just waiting for my dinner to get delivered. I'm having Mexican tonight. I'm waiting for my dinner to get delivered and then I'm gonna raid out. So I'll probably be here like another 10 minutes or so. Depends on how long it takes them to get here. How have you? I'm doing good. I've had a really good couple of weeks. He has been away. He is visiting his sister. So he's actually coming back this coming weekend. But he's been gone for like a week and a half. So he's been having a lot of fun there with his sister, and I've been enjoying having the place to myself and really just focusing on refilling my own cup. I did do a lot of peopling over the weekend, though. I had a photography gig, so I went out of town for that. Came back. I left on Friday morning, came back on Sunday evening, then had some appointments over the past couple of days. So today I've just been, relaxing. There's a new podcast episode out. If you want to, you can go and take a listen to that. Um, what did I order? I ordered a pulled pork chimichanga with Mexican sour cream on the side. I just discovered their pulled pork not long ago, and I love how it tastes. So that's what I've gotten from them from the past couple of times I've ordered from them. How have you been? What have you been up to? I've been meaning to check in with you anyway. Um, but if there's anything like super personal that you're not comfortable sharing in the chat, then definitely send it to me. Send me a message on Discord. You know, I always read your messages there. But yeah, I've been having a very good couple of weeks and marveling at how some financial stuff has worked out the way I've needed it to, and just been very grateful for that bit of grace and how things have been going. All right, put her to bed. She is tired. They asked him, would you please? Oh, you want to pursue relationship counseling? Oh, I guess we can do that. You need to go to the bathroom. Let's send the family home. For some reason, your other sister-in-law didn't show up. Oh, but we can expand the club so that whenever we meet her, we can actually add her. Right, send everyone home. Let's clean up and gather any dishes or whatnot. It's 9 o'clock. It's not very late, but it's late for baby girl. She is gone to bed. Well, how about you go night-night because you are very, very tired. Yes, yes, I know. I know. Everybody's tired, actually. I'm very behind on podcasts. It's a hard format for me to follow, talking only. Yeah. Yeah, not everybody is into that. I'm okay. Weekend was rough with mom. Okay. But today, to July 5th, I'm taking a break. Oh, okay. Been sleeping a lot this week already. Just woke up for a bit. I'm glad you're able to get rest. That's really important. It's important for everyone, but especially with everything going on, taking care of your mom and stuff. It's extra important that you get that rest. So I'm glad you're able to do that now. When you say you're taking a break to July 5th, do you have somebody there helping you look after your mom? Or does it mean you're just taking a break from your regular work from until July 5th? Okay, dude, you know what? You need to take care of your garden, the weed, everything. I was about to wonder why I didn't have to water, but it's been raining off and on in the game, so no wonder I don't have to water anything. Okay, it looks like my food is on the way, which is good because I'm hungry. Looks like they're just a couple of minutes away. Awesome. All right, well, since I know that my food is coming and I see that it's just a couple of minutes away, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. I really enjoyed spending time with you. I missed doing this since I wasn't able to stream last Friday. So again, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you, Mo, for the raid. And oh, I didn't give Mo a shout out. Wait, let's do that. Let me see if I remember how to do that. Yes, I do. I just have to be able to spell their name. I can spell, honest. I can spell. I can spell with all of the spelling. There we go. I always spell Mo's screen name wrong. I always have to look it up. There we go. So check out Mo. They're a wonderful gender nonconforming variety streamer, I think out of the Midwest. And I love hanging out in their streams. Oh, the ads are going to start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to raid once the ads are done. So be right back. Hey, oh my goodness. You just got here as I'm about to raid out. Aw, welcome in. Dang, I missed your stream. Next time I stream again on Friday. Oh, but Kay, I'm so glad that you're here. Now, the VOD is going to be available on Twitch for 2 weeks, and then after that, it'll be available on YouTube. So you can always check out my streams that way. Actually, I've got a couple that I need to upload to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to be interrupted in a minute to pick up my food order, so I will be back as soon as I pick up my food order. All right, I am back. I have my food, and you are back from the ads. And so now I can raid out. We are going to raid out to Hey Rave. She's currently playing The Sims 4. Her stream title is The Sims 4. I am avoiding my responsibilities. Look, I ain't saying nothing. We can totally relate to that. Okay. Before I do that, though, did I see your response? Let me take a look here. Okay, not yet, just taking a break, but I have a number for a lady I interviewed and got some damages from the contractor finally. Oh my God, it's about time. So thinking to start bringing her in next month. Yes, please do that if you can afford it. You totally need that kind of support. This is a lot that you're taking on your own, so I'm glad that that's an option for you. Have a wonderful evening. I've enjoyed all of my chores today. I just started my laundry. Yeah, I should have done my laundry today because we're supposed to get strong winds and heavy rain tomorrow. Fingers crossed it holds off until after the celebration parade for the Knicks. Because they're supposed to be having that tomorrow, and I really hate for them to have to cancel it, or maybe they can postpone it to another day. I don't know. But oh, it looks like the person I was going to raid, they were only on for an hour. I don't know if they're having technical difficulties, or if they just decided they only wanted to stream an hour. Okay, well, I can find somebody else. It's a good thing that I didn't raid into them. The bad weather hits our area in Virginia. Okay. I hope that you stay safe and that you don't lose your power. You know, that can be a very serious thing. So I hope that everything goes well. Wait, so this is showing them as being live? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see, is this person live? Oh, okay. I know who we're gonna raid. We are going to raid Sunny Mara, who is a regular viewer here. Actually, she was in here earlier. So she probably left because it was time for her to stream. So we are going to raid her. Right now she's playing Subnautica. I'm not familiar with the game, but it looks really cool. It looks like you're swimming underwater doing stuff. So let me, before I start that raid, I want to put my socials into the chat so that you know where else you can go to find me. And let me see. Also, since I was talking about it, I do have a podcast. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, but I've only recently started really talking about it outside of my accounts that are just for that podcast. It's called Girl, Listen to This, and it's geared towards Black women, to help to inspire and uplift and encourage us as we feel our way through this sometimes very messed up society. So let me find the link for that for y'all because I want to share it with you. Let me search Listen to This on Spotify. No, it's only one S. Only one S. And it's under podcast. Come on up. Here we go. So I'm going to share the link for the most recent episode that I just set live. Yeah, this morning. Yeah, it just went live this morning. New podcast episode. So you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible. The link that I put down there is for Spotify, but you can search for that. You can search for my podcast on those other platforms as well. All right, let me put my raid message in the chat here at Lotusland. It doesn't matter whether you are a viewer, a follower, I hope you follow, or a subscriber. We're all one big happy family. What that means is when we go into someone else's community, we all use the same raid message. So I have put that raid message into the chat. I invite you to copy that, and I'm going to copy it as well. And we are going to go raid Sunny Mara now, who is playing Subnautica. Thanks again for hanging out with me while I streamed. I hope to see you on Friday. I started a little late today. Usually I stream from 5 to 7 p.m. I started a little late, but I went a little longer, so I think it balances out. So hopefully I'll see you on Friday evening. Have a good rest of your week. Bye!